I'm already.
Father, Lord, we thank you. We bless your holy name. We thank you, Lord, for making it possible for us to see today. Lord, and my God, we
Mr.
are
Godin again.
gathered. Praise not thanks to you. Father, Lord, we're gathered together here. Who's whatever is busy?
Please, who is distracting us?
Okay, Uche, unmute everybody, please, so that we can. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Father, Lord, we thank you. We bless your holy name. We thank you, Lord, for making it possible for us to be here today. King of glory, we give you all glory. Father, you said, can two walk unless they agree? The answer is no. As we have gathered together, Father, in one accord, we're in here for a deliberation, oh Lord, and we ask that you give us the wisdom to be able to deliberate and come to a conclusive end that will glorify your name in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Father, Lord, any spirit that will come against whatever that we are going to deliberate on, we ask that that spirit be taken away in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Oh Lord, Amen. I ask you that you give us the calmness. Give us the calmness that we will be able to be calm, to listen and understand whatever anybody is going to say, Lord. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Pastor, so thank you for your prayers.
Okay. Uju, you want to Nkechi?
She's on mute.
Yeah, I asked her to unmute. Uju?
Maybe she's talking to her now.
Okay.
It's possible she's talking to her now, yeah.
Okay. Okay, can I just bidogodi the preliminaries? So, yeah, I gbakọtara ebe a, today maka, inauguration concerns people with. And when people have concerns, you have to address it. You don't push it under the carpet. And Imagana say, because some people were writing in the house, I'm like, no, you don't solve any problem that way. Because if sweep under the carpet, it will remain there. But when it's being talked on, a deliberate on it, then is no more there. So that's why I do a meeting. And like we saw prayed, obi one name, as much as we are not blood sisters, but we are sisters in Christ. We are like sisters from the same background where we were raised. Obi one way may have any problem positively, then everything will be sorted out. Can you move on onto anything again? And because nobody should interrupt. Because respectful. Hold yourself, have your point. You might like have your point and hold on till the person finishes. Then you can now, vent is but in no, it's not right. And then another thing again, but we need to be conscious of time. I don't want us to stay and be stretching on something for 6 minutes, monopoly of time. We're not going to entertain it. It's going to be maybe 2 minutes. You give your point, and then we'll move on. If you have another point, you can still wait till it gets to your turn again. Then you say what you want to say. Because I can see so that came on 6 Monday. Unu agago ihe aba unu mo abu ihe abi fifie mo I will have things to do as well because not Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So biko no. Ya bụ ihe anyị ji gbakọta ebe a. Amara m Uju nwetego Nkechi. I haven't seen Nkechi. Ka amara ma anyị ga-emebegodi until Nkechi abịa. Uju nwa inweta Nkechi? I said to go and get to unmute yourself.
Nkechi's line is switched off. Nkechi's line is switched off.
Okay. Then let's go.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, since you've called her, I don't got funny body. I don't want to meeting. So come by the one here and remind the IR too. So that people not forget.
Uju, your environment is noisy. Either you lower the radio or the TV, or you move away from there.
Please call into the meeting. Okay. So I'm sending it at the Pillars WhatsApp forum. So yeah, call in. So we can move the meeting move on with the meeting until she calls in. So we can always update her whenever.
I've gotten her on the phone. She said that she wants to log in now.
Okay. As we wait, let's go on, people. Because would like
Uche,
Yeah.
anyway. Uju,
Yes.
we can mute only because your background is noisy. Or kwano, isina eba wapo, so that
Okay.
interrupt.
Is it still noisy now?
Yeah.
It's still noisy.
as if there is TV or radio on.
Yes. Ujubanyo the thing na-ekwu okwu ma ebe a na-aga play. Ị nọ na moto?
Okay, while we're waiting for you to get to a quiet place, so, the floor is open. Bikono. Anyone concerned, Bikono.
Maybe Uju megodi ya usokwu. Uche, sorry. Uju meet you onwe ọchị chọk anyị ghara ịna the background. Ọ chọsị ikwu okwu. O tinyekwa onwe ya on. Because background ya na
Is it still making noise now?
No, it's okay.
Mom now watch television now. Then and what because we have and all fine now. So all of them are there.
Buy your bedroom.
I'm not in my room now, but I'm going to go. So the noise is there.
Mute.
I'm not in my room now. Okay.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, the floor is open, my people. So any issues or concerns, because
Agumasi opportunity to start this meeting because
so raise the volume of whatever you're using, either your phone or henna. The volume is low now.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I was saying Kainye Njide opportunity to start up first, reason being that for me, I feel I already know most of the thing. So, mana, Njide is kind of coming in. So let's give her opportunity to talk. If that's okay, if
It's
that's
okay.
yeah.
Okay, Njide, I'll do okay for you. Let's go on.
Okay, I don't know exactly the area or so you want me to talk on, please.
Okay.
I just joined the meeting.
Yeah.
Just Ghana pillar now. For the notice, all of them to come over. Say I'm in a meeting ID or something, all the pillar. I now works. Just see like so I have to be honest to myself.
Send yearly something from here. Executive. Eh?
Ask me, maybe it was an oversight. I didn't see it on time. Also,
after this time now, oversight
no, of course.
Okay, ife nọ na-ekwu bụ I was trying to say whatever concerns that inwe, because imana asi Uju wete statement of accounts, and Uju was able to get statement of accounts. We send onye ọbụla. So you gotta go through it.
Yes.
Okay,
I now understand the point, my darling. Yeah, I have
issues. Throw it open now and let's trash it. Because our trash is here, it is dead and buried. We'll move on.
Okay, now the statement. When I got to, I even have it here. I done a withdrawal. Afo no na afo Julie. Open them as the person there were agana the account. Me mamua as an executive, I don't know how the finances went anyway. But notwithstanding, the statement shows that it's like not mandates, like one signatory. Do you understand? Because now songs have far open them. And I called Uju and the Kechi and I asked them, in charge of Kendina sign or some onya. I said, let me reserve my observation anyway. And when meeting, I will say my mind. If they are aware, because in my committee event kita. Nuche nkemo na experiencing in other societies and no. And then when they in charge of financials. And those people, before a well go na account, they must reach an agreement. I concur, who put an executive, but I don't think this thing went like that. It was just so signatory to one person. So when I called them, I said, and Kichibu signatory to be, I can say how they were wrong. Una sign in here, because I'm going to sign in your name. After I got there, Ujuna said, don't sign a blank check. You see, you have a fraud. You don't sign blank check to anybody. Even my mom, even me, myself, I can't even give my sister a blank check. Obuna in a blank check on a in agreement. Nego na get or shalupa akadena amount. Till I conclude my getting on a mantinia. That's the only way you can sign a blank check. That's because of additional ego to eating. Assuming not 20,000. And me chasin ba when he had that put ageti on idea piano can add the ego to do you understand? I have to go to the check like that. But he get in black and white. Or declaring no but he put the issue when amount. Then I conclude with the amount. I don't think the thing went like that. And the point I want to point out on this, Bona, because only hana or fraud, only hana, that's the marama may hena bank. Is fraud. Can I told you, Mama, you made their intentionally or unintentional. They don't want to hear that. But once I for ya, whatever they must come in relationship with the mandates ununye as so those signatories. Do you understand? Because do you understand? That's the point I want to raise. Ofonya da me manage here basaro financials. And here executive or chair lady or whoever, and when treasurer and the cashier or treasurer and the whatever. Here only see them able to seal. Here game able to seal the check if at all you want to be part of the signature. Your own is to seal. Provisional and web is for 2 people. Eba 3 to sign, but if the other second signatories are not, the second person mandates A, B, C, and then 3 signatories. If the organization agrees, not 3, the 3 Aban sign it at the same time. Then sign the 2. Manat ihe 3 book. Can something or pressing need for money. Signature A nolia, B nolia, C nolia, or A nolia, the main signature A B. Abuna kai ali dina blind may as no mistake. In a court of law, a mistake is fraud. That is what they will label it to be. Because how they believe you need to see all the things before. That's the area I want to point out. And when any other thing, I believe I can speak out. Thank you.
Thank you, Njide. Yeah. You state your point so clearly. And to me, what you said is the truth. There's no gray area around what you said. It is very clear. Because for me, if you want to give a blank check, you're giving a blank check of your own personal account. And for the chairlady making Uju to sign blank check and give her, that is still not right. Like you said, that is a fraudulent activity. But now, ihe merunu emego, onwezi ihe ọzọ a ga-eme. You know, that the mistake, the deed has been done, like you said, is not a mistake, because for real, AJ court, Judge Amasig made a mistake, because you are liable for whatever email. So, I try Kamaka the see, you know, people for now. You know, Yama Padike, Abuno Media, unintentionally, I didn't disturb the treasurer to sign it. I don't know. I'm not on me. I know it'd be matter. Why would you make us sign a blank check in here? But all said and done, is not right, is not right. But then the deed has been done. We still have to move on. The only time we will revisit this again, but okay, it could be about this. Why did it happen again? Of which I believe is not even going to happen, because everybody are. So thank you for pointing that out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what to say, something to say.
Nkechi said that she just got into the house or something. So maybe if Obum will throw light on what she said while we wait for Nkechi, that might be a good one.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
as Uche has said that now also goes to conclude on the issue now. I didn't do it now just naturally take over or something. No, I did it because our distance, which I agreed with Uju, and the distance is very far. So bro, you're gonna office in the Navia, in Maryland, Uju Bina Uju Dubega. You know, and now I'm ready to go close to me. Catching the very far. So I made that because of proximity stuff. So that I will now go able to anything. Because I have to carry on and start doing anything. And but I still carry them along to call them anything name. Do you understand? So but I'm sorry it will not happen again.
Yeah, I didn't even explain now, but then I think going on, even if it's people can sign, you can sign 10 checks and keep, in as much as there is an amount for what you want to use it on. Let's say, for example, you may something, maybe this week, next week, you can write different dates, write the amount of they use, then assign the checks. Just like here, treasurer, they write different checks, they bring it to me, I will sign. Sometimes I sign like 3, 4, 5 and give back to the president or whosoever need the email. They know now he use. So it's just that because proximity shouldn't be an excuse for doing that. But it's just that ignorantly too, you people also do it. So going forward, because whatever need the email, state the amount, assign your checks, it will be a do it. There's no problem with doing it that way. Then assign everything, do it, but let there be amount to the check.
Okay, corrected and noted. It won't happen again.
Okay. Njide, you're raising your hand.
Okay, Njide, say something.
Yes. I want to say something. Can I go on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I go on, please?
Yes, sister.
Okay, another thing, because why I'm saying all those things, but because of whatever that has to do with bank or that affair, we see every little mistake as a fraud. Do you understand?
Yes.
Even me as a banker, they even see every one of us as a criminal. So you have to be very careful for the sake of integrity. Do you understand? Why I'm saying this for now? Man, tell the consent of the two signatories and the executive too. You know, see, everybody, every organization, they went executive. Whatever, no matter what it is, must be discussed before executive. Do you understand? And decision should be, even if the three take decision, it must be discussed in the executive so that everybody will concur. Am I not an agreement that we are going with one voice?
Yes.
So I don't see reason why the mandate should be changed. This is honestly in banking. You can verify, you can ask anybody. They will see the person as somebody that has ulterior motive. You are doing it for something because you just did it. You want to do it without carrying. It will take a new member, like for example, a local government. Why I'm saying all this is so that this mistake will not repeat itself. So I want to make a clarification.
Yes.
In local governments, assuming they change the new chairman or not change a new chairman. So chairman by an appointment, but treasurer and accountants, civil servants.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Treasurer. Must do a letter now. They follow. That's the only way bank can act on it.
Yes.
Because if the other person has signed, will not answer because I am a conspire there. I made us a boya bank.
Yeah.
So because that's such mistake, let it not repeat. And all these things, I don't know. I ask go can cable and I ask but I got to make clear everything before cable and so that can at least not ignorance. I am only high Makana onye na amara ibi ya zia. Imaro ihe immature implications of some things in there. Please ask questions because now when kids commit your offense, they won't ask you the maro. And the child gaya kera. I got to take it na maro.
Exactly.
As big as you are, or are you not exposed or that kind of a thing? So we are free to ask questions and we are free to say our mind.
Yes.
Do you understand? So thank you.
Thank you, Njide. Also, you raised your hand. Go on, sister.
Yeah. I guess she actually hit what I wanted to say in the course of her explanation. Uche, I'm gonna leave it with you, okay? Because nga sina again investigation. So mga happy with you. Ka ikpoko ya by the time I kwuchara ihe anyị chi ikwu mana otu a njide si wee sị na ama na asigo ife ta n'abalị ka ọ bụla anwụ, right? Mana na need the clarification, which I understand. Na all we can do bụ ka etinye anya n'anị fụgasịa ụmụ ife emela na-etosiri ime ya bụ nke ndị ọcha ka bụ ndị oyibo na-asị investigation. So emebezie the investigation, maybe amani emesi ya onya ọbụlụzia na ife niile taa n'abalị na-ekpofu gị ya na aya ebutezi again because na gịnị atrash gị ya out ọfụma. Ịghọtago? So m ga-ahapụ ya with you inwe ike kpokọọ ya mana ama m na Nkechi aka bataro.
Nkechi, let me admit her. Okay. I'm admitting her.
Okay, so so Obuni admit let her because if so kwanje say okay ka rapu njide ka voice ya okwu ya. Oh my goodness, ụmụaka emekwe ngulu mmiri nwa ọtọgbu iko.
Oh, this is mama gị mgbe ị na-eto biko don't harass us. So you're blessed n'inwe ndị na-akpọrọ gị, so ha kpọọ gị za ha.
Nna akwụ na-akwụgo biko. What is it? Yes.
It's okay.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm coming. Bye. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Ewe biko na unu ewe n'iwe biko ọ bụ na admit go Nkechi bido biko na nwata akụrụ m zuru ike ka sort ya out mana ntị m dị n'ifu unu na-ekwu ewe na n'iwe. Okay.
Okay, Nkechi is connecting to her audio. Yeah, so I want to touch on him Njide last, Njide made mention of bringing something to the executives before taking the action. Yeah. The chair lady didn't do well in that. Of which also we will hear from her to know why that happened. But for me, no matter the reason only, it still did not go down well with me. I'm going to speak for myself. It didn't go down well with me that people were not carried along because like Opogodi, that in executives, because this is what I want to do. If people did not respond, then you know you have an evidence, okay, that I put this thing in and nobody said anything. So that will not be a problem. But in most of the things they made, I didn't see some of the deliberations na executive, you know, not until a ebupute prizes ihe niile emere. So as Njide touched on it, Obum would like to hear from you to know why that also happened, to know your reasons why that happened, that you didn't bring things to the executive, for the executives to talk on it and say, okay, then the Madi on, because there will always be opposition to whatever Madi Chorime. People will have their reasons to say, no, don't do it this way. Before they say, oh, mayor, then we vote. That is what democracy is all about. We vote on things. If we move, go on. So, but I didn't see that happen. So, can you throw some light on that, Obum, before we move on?
Well, I don't have any reason for what really happened, but I know I was carrying along to one or two people in there, and then, as I said, if we go there, Jane, or any other thing again, not just. I still say, I am sorry. Next time I get anything, I will try to carry everybody along, and I'll also beg that everybody should be contributing, because overall, I'll be trying to put something. Over one or two people gonna contribute. It made me to stop, and I start calling one or two people to tell them, okay, do what I'm doing. But because of everybody, we are not contributing whenever we are doing something. It will be, you know. So I said, there's no need of wasting my time, but I'm still sorry. It has happened. It has happened. Next time, whether people are contributing or not contributing, whether they're saying or not saying, I will just throw it in the house there. If I'm still going to be present there, I'll just throw it in-house there. Then after some days, if there's no response, then we can move on to do what we want to do. So it has happened. I'm sorry for that.
Okay. What you just said, yeah, that someone was trying to call me. Okay.
Which I'm done.
Okay, yeah. So I knew he could. But for me, eating in a house, you don't need the whole people to respond. People might be busy. And if they're busy, they don't respond to it. Only one or two respond. That was why I said you have an evidence that you put it there. Even if people did not respond at all, there is still an evidence that you put something there. And okay, they didn't respond. Okay, I'm going to carry on. Or you give some time, you know. So upon a few people, then because of it, you stopped posting and you start calling people. Although you said you are sorry, that was absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. But at least you are learning from your mistakes, and all of us here, we are also learning, because we don't even know who is going to be the people that will be in the next executive, because as far as I know, we have just 2 years. So after the 2 years, there'll be an election. So if any of us here will also be in the next executive, then we are also learning how to do things right. So to me, your apology, I accept it, but I don't know for others, because they say in a reasons why you may, but later apologize. But those reasons in there, they're not good enough for you to do what you did, or they were good enough at all. But you apologized. To me, it's okay. I can see Njide's hand. Nkechi, welcome. Welcome. After Njide Kuchari Hoge Kubiko Nkechi, we will yield to you, so that when any concerns, for you to 8. Okay. Sister Angela, your hand is up. Mama, the old one you put to be up.
Mba, I just raised my hand.
Okay, my dear, go on.
Okay, and one me enjoy you people. Yeah, you just said it now. As your person not wanted, but the people don't respond. But KCMA, you don't call people. You put it in the pillars. Only make it okay, go that's right up. I'll see this right up gonna last for 1 week. Because the self-employed. The self-employed now I report under somebody. Do you understand? What am I going to here within a house? You got through your phone at your own time. You glance through what is there. Maluke need imago urgent response. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then secondly, on us and all and I just want to correct you. When I read that today, I was so bitter, but not because now time heals. With time, imago anger subsides.
Yes.
You called me. If you really a banker, a banker there, my friend. Banking in a way for opera bank A, Zenith CM, can you be a CM, can Fidelity CM, don't with their own culture. You know the nature of my work. I said, okay. Now, Chioma, I'm chotanding on Enugu, which I asked you. I called Chioma, for Chioma, the less busy more than Adobe and a few people. I worked with Adobe, with Chioma. If you can, I said, go banner. Good, I said, go banner. And say, go okay. Go banner, you come be a drop or banner. Now, my office used to be maybe because of one thing or the other, you couldn't make it up.
I'm not hearing the detail. I don't know if anybody's hearing her.
I can hear her. I can hear her clearly. Maybe
I'm hearing her very, very well.
Check your audio or something.
I'm hearing Jideka.
I'm hearing her very well.
I'll drop the banner. Now my office. I called Chioma. Chioma came. Muna Chioma and see Chioma because on Sunday, Kaije camp na madi enwefe. On Saturdays, I in a retail banking online and on a video 12 o'clock and yeah 7:30. All depending where my zona head is where they tired. And I we can all branches under one person. So Muna Chioma wa go on Sunday one. I feedback. After everything, I was the one I paid my 10,000 naira for hanging of that banner. Chioma was I front there one, sick a paper handle lawyer. Chioma move for the banner my office. I will give her. The other house, I claim to be busy. That statement, I claim to be busy. I take exception to that. We are human beings. You don't push responsibility. Who are you to tell me what to do that I'm not, that I claim to be busy? Are you working for me? Are you paying me my bills? Are you paying my bills for me? For you to even open your mouth and make that kind of statement. Meanwhile, you know the sacrifice, the time I put, now my own little time. For you to say something like that, I take exception to that. Why I'm saying this thing now, because I want to air out my anger. And I ended there. I didn't be able to the next day. That's me. Because that statement, you just withdraw it. In the manner, the same thing came and rally now. I came late, yes. You didn't tell anybody. You told me, you told Adobe. If you don't delegate, people, how do you expect them to know that they need help? Because from my ministry, one of which they call, Sonia and then you understand? So that's the area I want to talk. Because more, every time I would say it. But when they hear that the house, I didn't want to react. Drop one voice, but I don't want to create that impression like the main house. We can wash our dirty linen in the pillars, but not in the main house. Main house. So I didn't like it at all. Uche, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my sister. Thank you for voicing your anger. Yeah, because as no, major, amarukwa ka agisi we kukuti ofuma. And we are all humans, we all have our shortfallings. But now Onega Buzi a fool, but someone that doesn't want to work on his or her shortfallings. Yeah, if voice go your anger, we would like to hear from Obum first before we move on to Oso that raised her hand. Obum Biko,
there's nothing I have to say on this particular one because she said that it was taken to General House. I never went to General House to say anything. We were in pillars and we have arguments. It was also that packed everything that we said and posted in General House. It wasn't me. I was saying what I was saying in the pillars.
Okay, can I come
yes,
in? Yes,
initially.
Okay.
On this banner, something, as she said. Sorry?
Go ahead.
So, I never went to General House to go and said, Njideka said this or that. It was copied from what we are arguing in pillars and posted there. And I never posted it. Yeah, she was answering some things. But sometimes, if I call her, she'll tell me she's busy. And I have to look for someone else to do that. And I never picked offense. I never got angry over that. The only anger that I had was that when I was doing all these things, we thought that, okay, I can cover everybody's own. Because I didn't take us as business partners. I took us as sisters and friends, childhood friends. That was why if I call anybody, say, you don't have time, you can't do it. Honestly, with happiness, I'll still look for another person. But why I got angry is that after all these things, none of them won't see any good thing I did. They were just picking it fault. They never appreciate the ones I did. Am I human being too?
Abum, I'm not cutting you short, but stay on what the topic and you can still give your own but stay on the topic for now. It's
the same topic. Okay. It's the same topic. What prompted me to write in pillars? But I didn't write anything in General House. But it's still okay. Let's forget everything, please. It's okay. Sorry about that. I'm not the one that wrote anything in General House. Because if somebody didn't copy it from pillars to General House, they won't know that we were arguing on something.
Uche, please, my hand is up.
Yeah, Njida, I'm coming. Okay, Abumi Puchago. Okay, because I was going to correct you because Ibido Kuwe about taking something to the pillar. That is not the main point of Okuokuru last. Okuoku last, but near the concern of Ihikuru, near the claim to be busy. And that was what I was expecting you to address first. Before we kupa nebu put here to the house. Because Mama would say the first thing should be, oh, I am sorry for doing this. But
Uche, I said that. I said that.
You're cutting me off. You don't have to do that. You're cutting me off. I waited for you.
I said that.
If this thing is on record, you have to listen to it later. You didn't go the round, the Garcia round before you was here. Lastly, you only concern. Concern I brought in a house. Concern the first one about Nisinia claim to be busy before Caesar to the house. So let's be mindful of mmadụ kwuo ihe ka anyị mmadụ ihe onye ahụ kwuru, address it first, then we can start giving reasons for whatever it is. If someone said you offended me, you don't want to say sorry, you say I don't want to say sorry, and you give your reasons. If someone say you offended me, want to apologize, oh, I'm sorry, but this is why I did this. And then you still have time to give your own or whatever that upsets you. You still have time to say it. But and that thing, pillars, I read it. Everybody read it. So I think we will go according to Tese raise yaka. Hold on, hold the HRE first. Or someone neka raised hand before you. Because after Sogin Gazia, or someone neka.
No problem.
One name, thank you so much. God bless you. Obum, I'm sorry, but Emare Kuoku, and you just need to work on it going forward from now. Ife newete ife. Okay? Before Okunina ewe bido, osodelo na pillars sibiko no na adema n'ife meloma na adema eme ya ofuma. Can we have report of ife me so that kaini kemalu ebe ai melo ofuma, ebe ai na emere ofuma na ebe ai ga change for ordinary ndesi ife nde na pillars. Any response, but because you felt that you are maybe the boss and nobody can tell you anything, you took what I said to the pillars, and that became an issue, to the general house, and that became an issue. That is one. Aside that, onwe fendi banye na ase dum tufu dum cho mobitie bom na azu egbapụta n'iru jụọ kedu onye ti ikpo ma anya adịm eti ụdị mmanwụ afọ mba. I stand by whatever. When it's clear, everybody sees it that is clear, because I do not have ulterior motives. The reason why that thing went out, just like you said, that I sneaked at the end to pay 150,000 naira so that I will be part of it. That is, oh my goodness. In short, I'm not maybe bido. Now we can call dues 2022, call dues 2023. Their support with 127,000. It's in sneaky look. What the hell? So, ikusie ipotana general house. See, hello, uso dear, my sis. Who does that? I don't do things. I am not a hypocritical person, and I will never cover anybody that does that. There's no point you coming at the back and pretend you're good, and you go in front and do a different thing. No. Obulu ni danger nazo. Let him nokwa n'iru fukwa na danger, so that no onye chokwa continue or continue with you, or chori continue or step or down. That's exactly why that particular message you wrote went out to the general house. Aside that, it wouldn't have. You were not nice. You were not speaking like onye na chi or chichi. So why do you want your ass to be covered outside? No. Like I said, all these are learnings so that tomorrow you will know how to speak. If you really want, respect is reciprocal. I say this all the time. I say it all the time. So that's it. I'm not going to flog the issue. This is what it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Njide, you have the floor now.
Okay. Sorry. Ihe nchọkwa ikwu na that na anwa nkwu. Nsi na o tinyere ya na house. Mgbe mfu ya that's na mamaro why o jide na claim busy. Because mgbe mfu ya bụ na the main house. So amaro m ihe ọjọọ mme that attract to that thing. Ọbụgodu na o de ya na pillar mmadụ ebupụta ya. Because na ndị floor members na ede ihe ịgụ ihe anwa after ka sudden something. People are na-ede ihe. Ihe na-eme bụ I concur. Mmadụ sị gị na ọ chọrọ account. As an executive, I said, imago monch ya nde imago correct or that kind of a thing. Ọ kwụchakwa ihe mma mmelo ọzọzi mfụzikwa njideka akọba. The next thing mfụzi ewepụ m as an admin. Mụ amadị na-etinye m as an admin. Amadị m mgbe etinye m amadị m na-ewepụ m. So I didn't feel so bad because amadị m na mba I have never added anybody. So ọ bụ na-eme nwere right ị na-eme ihe solia as a leader. Itinye onye iche itinye iwepụ onye iche iwepụ. Ada eme like that. Ihe ọra abụrụ ofu onye nwe ya maka na ofu osisi adịghị eme ọfịa. Do you understand?
Yes.
So before you take any decision, you seek opinion of others. Impeach. You can form or a quorum. You can decide and call me. See what we want to do. Deliberation. You will hear me out. I'm going to name your own points for removing me. The other one reason they will ask you questions now. Why you destroy me? So you don't have right to put and remove. Oh, bro, you're right. Please. Why I'm saying all this is because I be executive. We learn from others' mistakes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my sister. Obama, I will yield to you now. Why I didn't even know they were Njide as an admin, honestly speaking. Like,
I never Njide, we added Njide as an executive. But the one when Melia admin, admin also come on which I'm also and they take one more back. So I'm sorry from Koso. Man, Njide was never. And what I meant to just we just put him as not one of the executive Mchika Pucha. So more on where and oversight come all the executive questionable and the last person or the admin and also now executive. And I never would remove that from executive.
Okay. Njide, can you cite the date Ewepug as an admin? Because honestly speaking, I don't even check here on admin.
I will send it now.
Okay, please do so that we'll sort that out. Thank you. Okay, my sister Nkechi. Sorry, ihe niile ekwuweziri onye nke akwụ onye nke akwụ ekwute ọgatara ihe anachikwa azụ to it. So sorry.
Uche, I want to say something.
Cheruju. Agwago m Nkechi na ọ ga-ekwu okwu biko just cheta ihe ị chọrọ ikwu ka Nkechi gwagodo anyị something. Then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. I should jump back.
Yeah.
Nkechi, have you joined?
Yeah, Nkechi na ebe a. Man, unmute onwe ya. Can you unmute yourself?
Unmute herself.
Okay. I know. Ihe a shiri ike. Mgbe abụkwara old age anyị nọ na kịta.
I'm my phone kitchen now. Come gwa ife ọ ga-eme.
Ọmụ nwe on mute. Okwu because no te go na ebe onwebi ihe okwu. Ka anyị continue kwa. And then the same time anyị na-echekwa Njide ka o cheke the date forward ọrụ anyị. When she was taken out as an admin, because honestly, I don't even know being an admin.
Uche, if I will come in at that particular point, when I was taken off as admin, and the what is it called was checked, and Njide wasn't there.
Oh,
So,
okay.
it was actually taking that both of us, and going by the fact that both of us, so one day, Oku Garatu, the message she sent as addressing Njide and addressing me as well. And after that, the thing was showing you're no longer an admin. And when I went at the back house, saw that Njide also was not an admin. So it was something that we felt okay, based on ihe not on ground, no weapon. You got to go ahead. So because her saying that she never put Njide as an admin could make sense to me, that she never did. But because we didn't know she never did, seeing that you're not an admin kind of said it all, that both of us were taken down. So her saying that she never made her an admin could make sense in a way. Because you're no longer an admin, which is my own that is showing.
Okay.
So that is what I want to point out there. So it's possible, God said that it's possible. So now it has to be corrected. Njide has to go on admin. If it was an oversight, fine, it has to be corrected. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
So thank you very much.
So Abruna no area for, because OWPF for real, okay, go see, you are now being removed. And that's why Njideka said, Niageje check here. But just like you rightly said, also, Obruna no tinero Njideka at the initial stage. Yes. So she is to be added because not but one of the executives. So it conclude the girl. So you have to put even I was watching Pillars now. She's not even an executive in the Pillars. She's not an admin. She's not an admin in the Pillars. She's not an admin in the Pillars. So you have to make her the admin in the Pillars and in the general forum, Ladies of Legacy. Yeah. He may an admin in both forums.
Okay,
thank you.
Correct. Okay, I will do that.
Yeah. So Uji, what is it in Kechi?
Her phone was ringing, but she didn't pick. I think that the phone is switched off. But my own question now is just like I was, I sent a message to Chinelo. I sent them a Pillars, private chat to Chinelo, that we need to see our constitution.
Okay.
In manner, that constitution, we were still playing at that general house. Now we are serious. We need to read. We need to go through. Uche, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, so you're hearing me? Njide, you're hearing me?
Yes, my love, I am.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Obum, please check your own. So we need to go through that constitution very well and read it and understand it. Why I am saying this is that just like this issue Potalo, Kedife constitution cool. Just like when this issue Potapwa at loggerhead, Njideka will say we need to have a meeting. Njideka called meeting exactly 1 week today. I think it was 1 week today that Obum removed also Njideka from admin. So exactly 1 week today on a Sunday, because I remember that Mono Obum Paro. We are supposed to talk earlier and we said I'm a visitor. So later on money I went up. So when I said that and we're right to fix a meeting without maybe informing her or something. So I need to know what the constitution says. Can an executive fix a meeting? Okay, we maybe Obono Jideka, Mono also, Mono Mwa, the name we fell men. See, please, can we meet by so time? It is emergency. We need to discuss one thing or the other. Is it only chair lady that will fix a meeting? We need to know. So many things we need to table out on that constitution, so that if that constitution is not okay, we'll go to a lawyer. My brother is a lawyer. He will write a constitution, a serious constitution for us that will abide this organization. Because I know that Ogetinelo was at the constitution, we are still playing. Nobody went through that constitution to read and understand it. So I told Chinelo, send this constitution to me. She did not. She said that she was having an exam or something. My phone spoiled. That was why I was not able to get the constitution. Had it been that I'm still using my old phone, I would have gone through it at that initial stage. I would have seen what constitution says. Constitution ekulu. An executive can call a meeting. Constitution ekulu. We need to go by that constitution. So let Chinelo get us that our constitution. And again, can an executive fix a meeting? Uche, please address us on this one.
Okay, thank you, Ju. Chinelo is here. So because I saw you posted it in the house, K-Post told the constitution, but I never saw the constitution. And from answer only. So, Chinelo, Biko, can you tell us, why the constitution was not posted the way you asked, so that we can move from there? Unmute yourself because you are muted. Yeah, you have unmuted yourself. Yeah.
I told her that I'll be free by Saturday. I will now check the constitution and post it, but now I will not be able to start checking, and because I don't have, there's something I'm doing. I'm preparing for exam, so I don't have time to, even though that's what I told her. That she give me time. I don't have time to start checking. I have an exam that I'm preparing for. Even as I am here now, I was just reading the time. I left what I was doing and came to do this thing, and I can't leave the meeting, but my hands are tied till after, by the weekend when I'm done.
Oh, okay, so your timeline to finish the exam will be by this weekend, which will be
Yes.
28th of May, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get by that time to see the constitution post to na pillars, so that everyone can want to save it or whatever anyone want to do, then we can do. That one is now settled. And then coming to the second question you asked about Kedone a form ga call for meeting. Yeah, when I saw that, yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something? I belong to so many of them. Yeah. Most of the time, if you have a leader, any other executive, from all the things I'm doing, you need, if you call meeting is coming up, that is how it goes. On permission of the leader, that is how it is. I have a head. I cannot just come and call meeting and now say there's meeting. I must take permission from my head, my immediate head, in as much as I'm a head, before I put that meeting. If the head says go ahead, or most of the time, maybe the head is not available, it will not say, okay, hold this meeting on my behalf. Then if I am not available, the person will not say, hold this meeting on the, that's how I know it is done. That executive can give, any executive can say that there's a meeting, but the permission will go through the head. The head will not say, okay, we are going to have a meeting. This person is championing a meeting. And that's all. There's nothing bad about it.
Okay, thank you. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I saw hands the raised up. I will call Ngabunu. But kucha Nkechi the floor, Nkechi Kuchoku before Mbozia also and then Jide. Okay, Chinela, I have a question for you. Because Obukanu na asikwana the head, go hold the meeting, the head, the Simba. What happens?
The head cannot say no.
He cannot say no, but talk with you say no, only go ahead. A mayor no buru no refe or sizia deputy ganiru mayor.
If it's something matters of concern, the head will not say there's no meeting.
Okay, do you know that what will be a consent to me might not be a consent to Obum? What is a consent to me might not be a consent to you. What is a consent to me might not be a consent to someone like out in Kechi. So, because and because I know why I asked you this question.
I think that everything is in the benefit of the society, or if you're working in a company, everything is for the objective of that company. So I don't think that the goals of the objective of that place or the company will not be of any concern to the people that are working in that place. Because that would be the most important thing. It's not this one is not individualistic now.
Okay, please, can I say something?
No, because no interruption. Because no interruption.
It's every because we have objectives. We have a goal here. I am asking a question you asked me.
Okay, Ikuchago. Okay. Ujubike when you were
I'm not
okay.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. You're listening.
Okay. I see, man. Now everything now like this utmost interest to everybody. It's not individual. Everybody should be interested in whatever thing that is happening to the organization, because we have one goal. We don't have there's no diversification in what we are doing. You understand? So it should be of utmost interest to everybody. So anybody that is not that doesn't have that interest, it means that the person, the company has and aims, and everybody that is there.
Uju, can you mute yourself until you're about to talk, okay? Because one interfering noise, okay? Okay, yeah. Okay, Chineli Kuchago. Okay, yeah. Biko nkwusie Nkechi ekwu okwu. Nkechi kwusie njide ekwu usekwu Uju gị nwe kwuzie biko o ka anyị gaa n'usoro no the way si we raise aka. Onye ọbụla mara ihe ọ chọrọ ikwu ya jidie n'obi. Ọ ga-get to turn onye ọbụla. Chinelo, in an association, because okay, let me in-ekwu maka objectives. Objective njideka ji we raise ke meeting is of concern to everybody. What is of concern to me, maybe order of concern to you, or maybe order of concern to Obum Pataro Ejuwe Obum Juwesna and Wabonye Gatinye meeting. In an organization, it is not only the chair lady or the president that can raise a consent to start a meeting, because nobody is Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-all. Enwere ike mbụrụ president of ihe my secretary or my provost tofu afụrọm ya. And for the provost, he put as you see, okay, this is my concern. We need to have a meeting. I do not have any right to come there and say, oh, it is only me that have the power or the right to start a meeting. I can't say that. If I say that, then I am fooling myself, because it's not about me. It's not my association. The association belongs to Otua High Siwe Noreba. Even in your own house, you don't even have right to say, no, hey, choro. Oh, mom, this is what I want. Mom, this is the way I want it. Diga, okay, this is the way I want it. Oburun did it together na nedi mandotie. Nedi we can say, oh, nekwanka. Mama unke wa si nekwanka. So it's not all about, oh, no. Oburo Boom's right. Only her right to fix a meeting. No, it is not. Uju can have a concern, or that's because Nanny did it in a meeting, even if she doesn't want to, because that time tempers were flying. There is no way she cannot go, because already everywhere the hot. That was why she brought it straight to the house. See, Nanny did in a meeting. Then Obum no Potaza reply. I say, no, and I'm a fear. No, that is, nobody should say that. Obuma draw suppose equal. You have to suppose equal. Okay, Obuna will consent for meeting. Okay, then get in a meeting, or people non-executive. When do you think the meeting, the guy I gave me, not a potasi, nobody has the right to fix a meeting. No. That's a no. And I'm so happy they raise this issue, because more when go in a house, I'm like, no, this is not making sense. This is not reasonable. It's not at all, because anybody can raise an emergency meeting as an executive. Even in the floor, general floor, someone can say, this is my concern. And then you have to listen to them. You can't do because, oh, I'm an executive, I only raise the hand on the floor. No, it cannot happen. An ordinary floor member can raise issue, can raise consent for a meeting, let alone an executive. Because let's all be guided. Let's all be guided. Because, so I'm done. Mrs. Ngechigwe, the floor is open to you, because unmute yourself, mute you. You can mute you.
Nkechi, go down, press it, then you see Anna, then you now unmute yourself. Go down by the left-hand side. By the left-hand side, go down.
When you went
by your left-hand side.
Old age, I'm telling you, Makakita.
Okay. While I call Nkechi where we are ifo game, Obuno also Monjude Katoliku.
Okay,
let them talk. Nkechi.
Yeah, Njide. I'll before, so Njide, go on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go. Imano kwe kutechari of maiga iman dicha satisfied. Do you understand? The area nchi metwakabo where Chinelo no na-ekwu maka constitution. Nne m ị gaa na that thing one day. When they receive many calls, ndị executive unu eliga ego unu emego nka. Where see, I suggest exactly what the words I use there. I suggest we have a meeting. Do you understand? And when you see now a meeting. So about the right. As an executive, I believe I have rights to fix a meeting. Because why I said that, I didn't want to come open in the house to start, flowing with the house. Because I was floating. Some of the things I was not aware. Man, better put out wash my dirty linen with them. Do you understand? That is why I now called. You said it all, Uche. Do you understand? Then because you can pause on a boss no work from as an admin. Ghana 15th of May. You have been removed as an admin. You has been removed as an admin. That one notwithstanding. No, I'm not keen about it. But all just to refer her to Ihome. I chop what me, but I don't want even to be added. And what the time to add. Let's add. But him I know that may out of anger. So, on your abona be leader, you should take charge of your temperament. Control your temper. You should be a good listener. Because in there, or the reason, or chichi had the reason. A chicha bro power, power, call I never. It's not a power tussle thing. When you get the answer, it's not even when you get the answer. Oh, everybody may agree. What put gas? Go and won't give me when don't you agree because he be initiator of the organization. Money is part of the founder. If we really know the true meaning of money, be founder. But when you open something, you run it with your money, with your income, with your resources. Before you now start, calling people to come and join you. That is when you have every right to say you're a founder. You are an initiator. You initiate something. But one day, because you can't do it alone. But if you can do it alone, you do it with your resources. Name me the little you can. Then when you think otherwise that you need people's help, you can now start inviting people. That is when you call yourself, have every right to call yourself a founder. You understand? So that's the point I want to raise anyway. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. For that one, Iwepuga as an admin, it's been sorted out. I'll get Tinegi back as an admin na general house, Tinegi back as an admin pillars. It's been sorted out, okay? So Kai happens the other one, so even they wig about it, yeah, zero.
Why am I sorry? I didn't work even over. Meeting. The men were right to fix a meeting.
Oh, no.
That is why I say let me throw more light about the admin issue. No, that one is not a problem.
Okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you. Uso, you have the floor. We'll get to.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, moderator. Njide, thank you so much. You've spoken well. I'm going to point one or two things, okay? Uche, pardon me. Just like Uju said, the constitution was a child's play, when we were, or when
testing the water.
They thought it was a me, myself, and I business. Unfortunately, it's not. So I would say, that's my opinion, that we get Uju's brother, like she rightly said, her brother is a lawyer, to do up a fresh, when I mean with capital F, a fresh constitution that will guide this organization, and everybody will abide by it. It does not matter who you are, you just have to abide by that constitution. Now, I know that while the constitution was being put in place, one or two things, and 18-year-old former, because that we were just coming up. So because if we can push that for a legal person to do it up, it's not us. ha mee ya etu esi eme ya maybe ewetezie ya anya nọdụkwa chekọọ isi nke ọbụla anyị feel na nke a ga-agbawa aka is either na I reduce I raise the bar or I reduce the bar. That is it. Second one, abulu basalo oku ife meeting ano na-ekwu mụ emekwu okwu na ano because gini for me I feel him na me myself and I was the genesis of everything, and once that is out of the way, everything is corrected. It's not gonna happen again. Do you know what I mean? So the third thing, I hope I'll still remember, like you rightly said, old age. Emana Obanyego, so onwego ka o si gbafue m n'isi now. Mana nsogbu adịrị ya ka nrapụ ikuru kube nlotezie ya. I'll come back. But right now,
okay.
I know,
Thank
you so much.
You're welcome. So, but you need to be cleared on about meeting because you are not I got me, myself, and I. So
no, I said na ife batalo meet ife bataleji bunite okuna, we cannot fix any meeting is because Obum was feeling it is a me, myself, and I. You know how you're looking at something as yours. That's when you say me, myself, and I. So it's like I. But because that was on, that is why Ojibolona a feeling na onwere executive unweke fix a meeting, which I spotted out that very time on at the platform. Legally, organization will executive were right. Just like you said, if you have a concern, you can come up with that concern. Onye anweke if ever concern ya bro concern, and which is true. And because that period, the whole place was hot. Obum was not ready to, listen to anything anybody wanted to say. Unfortunately, it cannot, because at the end of the day, when the account came out, Onweronye choice na brosi to come down and listen to everything, because if any na they go out in the open. You gotta go on him meaning by me, myself, and I. But all that, once it's addressed, it cannot happen again. Because onye mano ifora, I gane miano ne fora, anyamane miano ifo wani. You gotta go like more no when mama potakita sinanga baby nuance, nuance ne titi even in a sin now ne kuna anything. No, mano to a mana, and in chanine no nimia, the nuance, only kid. I will get back my senses. So no, that's what I mean by me, myself, and I. Yeah.
Okay,
thank you.
That so I got to go me you put about it. Okay, Mama, okay, so do you ready? Equal to unmute herself.
I've been trying to call Nkechi. It will ring, but she will not pick. At the end of the day, it will tell me that the number I'm calling is not available.
Sorry, Nkechi. Ujue Weniwe, I know what is the problem. The problem why she cannot hear you is because she's using the same phone that she has the Zoom on, and that's the same phone you're calling her with, so she cannot hear you. But maybe try and text her. Text her on WhatsApp while you're on the Zoom. Text her on WhatsApp. She will get the message.
Okay.
Yes, that's why.
Okay, because I was using another phone to call her. Okay.
Yeah, so you can, but
right.
She cannot because it's one phone. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
If she wants to pick, he will pick, but he will mute Zoom. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Ring. It will ring, but what will happen that he can switch off Zoom or mute Zoom. Then till she finishes her call.
Okay. So
no matter this thing, no challenge there.
yeah.
All
the likely than on me find you because on at the meeting.
Yeah, Adam after camera they on for some time. Camera, you know.
Okay, I'm going to
give my other number.
Yeah. Ị na-ediri je kpọta ofu nwa gị bịa kịta anụ apịa omeneri gị ya nke m osiere m ike na teknọlọji nwa nwaanyị abịa ozugbo how old very ụmụaka kịta ọsị m mommy you don't know this. I know nwa m ga-asị m you mean you don't know this? Oh my goodness. O meri m ozugbo pịa hey nsị ụmụaka kịta teknọlọji amaka. You know, well, thank God for their lives. Yeah, so kind of nature any other album because before the kine technical issue. Aqua no for marketer. You can hear us. Hello, album.
I'm hearing you.
Okay. So on what about eating like he did not so people to meeting.
Uche, asirom no someone went. Me young pubuna. For instance, ocho eating a meeting. I'll jump on my seat. Say, meeting is we're going to hold meeting by 8:30 p.m. No. Okay, listen. Obumbiko fix your line meeting or the emergency. At least can say no ogba and say na dey fix. Obu no say mo. Can respect pa no chonyo obuna. So ko na abo eme no say I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. But ke futu no nke be so ko na one. Obu no njidika say Obumbiko fix the line meeting. Can't put in Kechali or president. Manama go no one on that oche. Obum fix the line meeting by 8:30. Can't say I didn't fix. Ojiterunya, she will hold me by the balls. Then you can go ahead and do it. Man, if I jump on my seat, but I will say meeting is going to be by 8 o'clock. It's not fair. And many places, and on Rotary Club, and on a lot of organizations and clubs. We don't do that there. Now you can be jumping anybody without respecting that seat and fixed meeting. I'm okay with it. No problem. I'm okay with it. That's only where I'm concerned. But I say we're having meeting by 8:30 today. What the wrong everybody everywhere was hot. Good. But I refuse to do that. Say, Charlotte or Obum, tell me to not emergency. We need to talk. We need to discuss on this name. Can't say I didn't or banquet. Banquet for one day I didn't respond. Then almost can jump it. Then I jump on my seat meeting. I said everybody can. No problem. When conclude on anybody can meeting. I'm okay with it. Man of that place permanently now. Someone would still go there. One day take a meeting without telling the person.
Yeah, and I'm trying to go back to the message in Jidaka send. Yeah, I'm almost there because I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm almost getting there because if I can remember, the first line Odin, I suggest that we'll have a meeting. I don't know, you know, that was what I read. So I think she said it. Then he jumps into it.
No, Uche, no. Any no could now one page. Say, I think I suggest that we have a meeting. Can we meeting this evening by 8:30? What's your time possible? Let's call a spade. But that's about the wrong. If it's okay by all of you, that anybody
I'm here to say what I said is here. Because I said it because now the house, the tent. I said that because of what is happening, what was happening then. It is not convenient. We all delegate. Can't hear that meeting. No one did I call police? I now called Uju and Nkechi because talk to Obum to fix a meeting. Call them and ask them because I don't want to say maybe she didn't even understand my text message. You see how because the language meeting. The house now do question nowhere called. God boy in the Nancy, I suggest we have a meeting by 8:30. Go and call suggestion call. I said I'm entitled to my opinion for crying out loud. Go and call this to counter what I said by writing. No, this time is not convenient. This is the time we will have a meeting. You have already made your point by saying that. You don't need to come and tell me in a job approach. In a job approach, if how? When I not dragging your seat. Am I dragging your seat with you?
I don't need to talk again.
Okay. I need to correct what Njideka said now. So Njideka said, "Nhoburu niya kudia obum ibebesia na the time I draw convenient for you." No, that's a no. Obum cannot come. Isn't it in a meeting? So okay, because we're meeting in Gwedo, so obum that's in a time I draw convenient for her. Is a no. Obum cannot say it. What Obum needs to do is to hear from the other members of the executive. If they were okay now at that team meeting, 5 people are so okay, now time will be okay. That's why sometimes in team meeting, I don't want to drag anybody behind. I don't want to do anything. I say, go ahead with the meeting. I can hear or I can get whatever in a meeting from other people. So for you, it's not you go the check him or they're confident. It's not about her. It's not about one person in that meeting. It's about Obumi says, okay, somebody raise the concern. So okay, can we go then again on notice you pay maybe I suggest I suggest time by that 8 p.m. The reasonable response from Obum would have been, okay, this meeting is too sudden. Because let's find out from the other members. My time or the okay. Obo not do okay. Come my time would do okay. Because it's about diplomacy. Now, whatever I may remember. Yeah. So I am correcting that. It's not about time would do okay or time did the whoever the president or chairlady is. It is. About the chairlady or the president. It's not about time would do okay. No. It's about time we did the majority of the people in the house. Okay, then we'll fix a meeting. So I want to correct that impression.
Noted. Thank you.
Yeah. So Obum, when he can with because Aka or someone like I don't want to jump in because he may walk before Njideka.
People can carry on and say what. Let her say what she wants to say. I don't want to say anything.
It's okay. Or someone like go ahead and say what you want to say. But at least I know that everybody is on the same page. I'm recording this thing so that camera meeting because it's not going to be about any particular person in this meeting. No, it's not going to happen. Because why me insist to come on a meeting in Cabo because now so many meetings because of my timing. But I said no, please, you people should indulge me. I need to be in any of the meeting. So it's not going to be about anybody. It's going to be about the general interest of the association, not about anybody, no matter who the person is. Someone like go ahead.
Thank you so much. Obum. I'm happy when I was praying. I prayed that God should, give us that mind not to be angry, okay? And I really want you to maintain that calmness, that, thing inside of you, even if it's boiling, like I said, it is a learning. You know what I mean? It is a learning. The truth is, okay, you saying that you don't want to say anything, honest to God, that is not nice. It's not, it's not gonna be what we want to hear. What I go, no matter what, okay, ihe mega now, anyị ncha makana ofu aka lụta mmanụ ozuoro ọnụ, ofu onye daa anyị ncha daa, ofu onye pass ya anyị ncha pass, maka gịnị ọ dị ọnọdụ ka anyị ncha bụ the thing. Ịghọtago? So otu ọbụla onye si kwue ife, like ka m gwa ya eziokwu, when that issue of meeting came up, I expected that you would have said, okay, can you phone on a modular meeting, or can it might go just cheap something. But like I said, I know the floor was so hot. I'm telling you, without even you saying it, I was not happy in some one or two things that was raised, which is not true, so it's not just me. And I guess it's the same for whomsoever that felt concerned for one or two things. So let it not be that, everybody is trying to maybe take a position. Like you've always thought that, or somewhere, I don't have any interest. And I will always say, prepare speech. I tried everything I could to get my passport out. My passport didn't. My passport is coming out in July. So, now we can see such position. Nga banyezi na Nigerian embassy, JJ Suwa embassy, passport, or possible. So let it not be like you're feeling, okay, I don't want to say anything, and don't be angry. Keep yourself the way you've been keeping yourself and be going. And at the end of the day, we will have we will have a good ending. So that is all I want to say. Don't feel any bad. Just take it. Any jab, just take it. We're on that arm or when protect. We're almost at the end of it. I've been trying to sort Nkechi out. I don't know if she has finally come on. But I'm chatting with her. So can I chat with her and see if I can put her through it, okay? Thank you so much, my sisters. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Osama Neka. Yeah.
Fam.
Because another concern to voice out. You can
Uche.
Yes, Abum.
It's now complex.
When else yeah.
I think it's Nkechi that we are waiting for. Then maybe after talking, then we'll know the way forward. If Nkechi can maybe unmute herself, then we know when Nkechi finished talking, then we know the way forward. So we are all waiting for Nkechi. So Nkechi
is having issue with her technology. At least,
so
I'm coming. Everybody mother 6. 5 of you have said a lot of things. 5 have said a lot of things. Uche, I think it has from the forum. You understand?
It is 17%.
5 of them have said them. What do you get important? Different from me. But we cannot continue waiting for her till forever. Only problem with technology.
They are trying to put her through, and she's responding. She logged on. She's in the meeting.
Would you have tried? It didn't work.
And let's know if Oso can put her through. Maybe she didn't understand the zone.
This is not good try. Yes, honestly. Because all on that person going with problem. I'm asking.
Oh, it's a lie.
The fact.
No,
Yes, I don't know how
let me
to
tell
say.
you. Let me not tell
How?
you. I
How?
just,
What do you mean by that?
Nobody's biased here.
I
Nobody's biased
just
here.
watching.
The only
Sorry.
thing is that we wanted to wait for Nkechi to talk so that Nkechi will be able to say one or two things. Nkechi kwuchazi okwu, ọ bụ na enwe ife anyị chọkwala ikwu anyị kwuo site n'uche ekpokozi okwu onye ọbụla agabazia. That is the thing. And we're already biased here. The only thing is that we need Nkechi to talk. Let Nkechi say her own mind. Anya nọrọ n'obi Nkechi. Maybe she must have.
Okay, so if it's going to
one or
take the
two
next
things.
30 minutes, or if it's going to take the
Kaima,
next 30
no.
minutes before if it's going to take before the next 30 minutes before she can be able to fix it. So I got online to 30 minutes. Is that what you want to say? Anyway, whatever you are saying is okay.
Because ihe m chọrọ ikwu bụ ọ bụ m isi ikwu something now that na ọ bụrụ onye ọzọ na amanchi onye ahụ. You don't read people's mind. You don't be, assuming all the time. No. It's always good to be unassuming.
Good job. Everything because almost some things to so cool. But I don't want to pick it because I'll get so and I decided to keep calm.
If you want to pick, you pick. I
don't want to pick it now because
okay, I am telling you, because I am the moderator. I am the moderator of this meeting. So if that thing you said is directly to me, it is directly to me, and you know me, Obuma, as I know you. I don't shoot straight at people. But if you shoot straight at me, no, I will defend myself. You don't say that because I'm the moderator. Because when we put meeting now, you put the rope and meeting can come. I would love to hear from you.
Uche never said if you go that thing's biased mind. You never said Ujuna
No, not Ujuna, not them.
To them.
Okay, if you're referring to them, if you're referring to them, that I don't understand because I am the moderator. No,
I am 30 minutes. You never said anything. You are just listening to us.
No, I said it.
I was talking to you.
You can shout as much as you can. You can try to talk over me as much as you can.
I'm trying to explain myself.
Yes, but I'm trying to tell you from my own viewpoint. I am the moderator. So if we are waiting, not because of no, that's not why I want Nkechi to talk. I want Nkechi to talk because as a member of the pillar. So no need to so because I would love everyone to say something because we are all in this meeting. But open a try no walk and I feel okay, everybody benefit of doubt, then we can go ahead. So it's not about Njideka Mobuju, it's not about them. I decided to wait as I'm moderating this meeting.
You're not taking it to yourself. I told you why I responded. When say I get Nkechi mbone Njideka no Nkechi ujuwesi na get and I'll go put it when say I took one at 30 minutes. I get it at 30 minutes. Three of us were talking. You took it to yourself, not Kanawa. Three of us are still talking.
Because I'm the one moderating the meeting.
Are we the one moderating? I asked them, yes, and Uju put together on. When we call what around Kuju, go so try, that's what we just said. Tell young Wednesday, then we move ahead.
I'm trying to tell Uche, we are not referring to her. Uche said I was referring to her. I was trying to tell you, she thinks talking. You are referring, of course. Then I still explained to her. She's still saying no. Moderator. She's still saying no. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me what you feel. I'm telling you what I did. Three of us were still talking.
You can rant as much as you want to, but we have to.
Am I the moderator? Or Ujubu the moderator? You are referring to moderator. Your bro needs each and all.
You lied. You said that we must wait for her. And I told you,
I did not say must. Uche, did you hear must? Uche, did you hear must?
Njideka did not say must. Njideka did not say must. Njideka did not say must.
Okay, let me put it exactly like you say. We have to wait for her till she come back. And I asked you if we waited for her for 30 minutes. Everything I never referred to Uche. Uche didn't say anything. Why would you say that? Because she's a moderator, don't like her now. But no, three of us can't you people see that angle?
Angle Uche, don't blame her. Angle on the cook is sick. Around that. I will the moderator.
Don't put moderator in there. Don't put moderator.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you.
I was responding to what you said. I said something, responded.
I did talk to you, because I did talk to you. And I just need to be for the main issue. I can we have not hit the main point. You can just calm down.
You calm down.
That's why we wait for Uche. That was exactly what Uche said.
Okay.
Okay, thank you everyone. I make my point and I keep quiet. And I know the point that I made. That's why we have to think before we talk. Because nobody, you're not referring to anybody because I'm the one doing now moderate this meeting. So always I don't know about that, but I feel I said I don't know. I felt I'm being referred to. That's why I put it out right away. But anyway, that's just by the way. And on a meeting, things like this come, but it's not going to distract us from whatever we are doing or whatever we want to do. We are not going to be distracted. So someone is not here. I'm sure Noka Ganach
I think she's trying to put Nkechi through.
Yeah, Chinelo no we are low battery up bata probably a battery problem only phone. Yeah. So now before I check on Nkechi bikonu other issues bikonu can you be before Nkechi na abia bikonu meeting hey like more I made to see him deputy and say hey I can't get a meeting because we can do you know, as someone like I said, old age. Because other concerns, I could at least I can fight about before summer and the Chinelo and match the back because we were other concerns because before I conclude.
Yes, Uche. The main concern is the breakdown. The breakdown of that account. The breakdown of that account is the main issue.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because when the house, we are agitating on how we spend the money. Mm-hmm. We need to talk. We need to tell ourselves the truth here and there. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Any analysis auto system because she did that thing single-handedly. One, Uche.
Yes.
Yes, Omeko. Aga to be here, Makana Babiana meetings. Aga no catch up with phone or making any. But the end,
I'm not ready to fight with anybody. So I'm not
saying because don't interrupt me, please. Please. Don't interrupt me.
Bikonu. We have to respect each other. Before. No, because only also when did you only chat or get jidie roton gi kwuo biko no ka yari mezo one interrupt I would never.
So Uche, because as I was saying any the narration of that account Obuneme handle single-handedly because one somebody was saying in the house chat kadekwa ichomo ana apology ejimi ebe anu to scroll down ebe all day somebody said now banner ML onye ahụ voice note na banner ML does it mean na Enugu adịghị eme banner a ga-eji mee banner na Lagos wetala anyị ebe a si anyị ji amount all these things o were onwe ya just na-eme ya kọwara anyị ihe melụnụ o ji wee mee ya and ego no spend ya because when somebody was saying ihe ọ kwuru njide ka unu nọ n'Enugu unu jee jụọ ego na-akwụ na hall unu jee jụọ and really because I was not happy I took it up for myself I went there myself and I know my findings. I know my findings. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So the only way Ebony Mwak at peace with my mind. So that once I'm executive, am I not part of them? Whether I'm my or I'm so any the cocoa line, those things. Do you understand? So can I go on the truth?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, my sister. Yes, issue about that statement of account and the way things is Siwega and you know, not seeing you know, Ibunde Madu along that still coming down to it, but emago ekutebe about finances. See how Ketaka is about finances, which finances be the most important thing in a meeting, you know. Enwere ike like ebe no kita mmadu da na meeting enwere ike to genga for 1 month for battery imogo asị na ịbata onye ahụ. But na izuru ego ma na mismanage ego ma na suspect na ego agara of na ego emero nka enwe ike ituruchi onye ahụ ga like ebe 5 years. So that goes to show that ego the very very vital and important n'ihe ọbụla mmadụ na mmadụ na-eme. So otu a ireziri ihe a kita up, you know, I got like kind from Obum, because this is an issue raised. I got like a kind of from her why ihe merunu jime, why like you said that now somebody happened a voicemail that now why jime banana Lagos, or I Africa maybe somebody did why ejiwe gobe rice na Lagos ebe weko go Bunatia East. Somebody I reply by that person say na rice na true na rice is the cheaper na Lagos. So kita I get you the Obum to tell us ihe meruno yeah you could kita no, you know why
Uche sorry because someone can admit all the thing and I wear for you.
Admit. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So Obum kọwara anyị, you know, ihe kpatara no so si ajiwe mee ihe niile ma okwu nke ihe bana ka ọ kọwara anyị. Biko Obum, the floor is yours now.
Kankowa, case Kankowa.
Okay, Mjideka raised points about finances. Always, I'll say that now. Now somebody was asking why ejime banana Lagos bunata no na de me banana Enugu. Na okud about hotel poolside or something ejime party. Na and why ejime me ihe niile so by yourself. Whereby any did get it to the nitty gritty of the account details in Irani. So there comes a kawarani.
Well, let me go with the account. And I remember I said that I did that account offhand. So there's some things on it. And I never did that thing alone because I never did the things I did alone because I carried some people along. Then why did we do it in Lagos? It's because, first of all, ebe a venue. Also because all the busy. Na man already busy. Nsa ko man onye obana the busy. Also mba na man onye na report to. Na ha na issue. So because more handle even man ponji they can say I could post or something as a PRO. That's excuse on name. I understand. Like she said earlier, Noria, Uche is going up because she wanted to make some things now.
Njide, let's be mindful, Bikon. When many be interrupt, Bikon. Can respect.
Noria, no, Obuna, UBA, na the free. Never no, abroad the same way, Kafase Aro. Agreed. And one about that excuse, I understand. Osim biko nke ọbụla ọ ga-eme na ọ na-enye onwe mgbe ọ sị na nke ọbụla ọ ga-eme na ọ na-enye m permission m meele ya mana akpọgo m ya like 2-3 times mee ya ọ sị m na nwere efe ọ ga-eme and I didn't pick any offense but to look for alternative to do it. That's if they wanted m venue ọ sị na nwere efe mmesi akpa Adobe nna akpa Adobe since December ka m ji na-arịọ Adobe na-asị m by February, Adobe said no more refer. I have to call Ifia Lonta. Ifia Lonta Bonye seem okay before upon the group. Bonye seem okay. No when don't use, but I'm therefore now they quite very costly. But no animal with security. That's when I'm got your ever game with security because they no be Caribbean. But unfortunately, all the people I should have got provision Agabia. Man, this sponsors provision Agabia. It's just few of them be turned up. So, Mamben Sinjide Kojelo mo eputela letter. Ogonya everybody send the no letter na be na the young Koji pick here before you go there. Or some no more fair because you gaze ya. No bro self on in no one in said that's madam go executive when in then we can you can call one of them send there or some not very busy. I didn't pick offense. I still look around where what a choma send there, choma where you pick the letter. Go pick it and say, the letter Nina, Jakupa executive, I went in, which is in Jideka. Then Ogamaka is where distributor. Okay, ba Jideka pick one. Where say no man met funding because Kahapodia Jamaraka is which is not good. However, but I still didn't pick offense. Mbachoma, okay. Not the Adobe ammonia. Chekuko Adobe Punya. Then go on, Warunka Gem, Balia Jet Elemondia. Osimoke, Manco Marodi, Nkowalia Ebonia. Manconia Adobe didn't even give it to OC. I have to call OC, let OC send the letter of. See where letter Jane, Njideka, and Munia the number. Mpokachoma. Say okay, I will let you say again Njideka. Nanjideka na Munia the number. Mesa, you don't know my own copy. I have to scan it to see. So what I'm trying to say is that no one goes some things about the ref or the will tell it the young in my refer. Jane only letter in my refer or African. But that's not the problem. The problem is that I choose, I miss go yebana before Njida join. As anye kuchago makabana na omwe chi kakano keku makabana. If everybody can remember, ejuwe owebu na chika wewote and they put there na pillars. When you have their own invoice, you know their own quotation. Kamaronye nke cheaper. So chika and nkechi with a quotation. And nkechika but not the cheap, but not a smaller one. And in Kenkechi, we're a bigger one. Okay, you're with just 1,000 naira and a bigger one. And we decide they say, okay, Uche, you know what I'm getting. Okay, come aga. Hello, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I was seeing on the meter. It's okay, come aga, they made the smaller banners, that amount. Let's do the bigger one. And that's what Engineer Kechi went, and everybody saw the banner. It was very, very good. Very, very good and standard. And most things, like as you said, okay, rice, I'm not very cheap in Lagos, but I've said it earlier. The mistake made, I didn't bring it in the pillars. Can you deliberating here? And which is a mistake, and going forward is going to be what? Corrected.
Okay. We are just having pillars meeting now, so I don't understand where you said it earlier. That's why we just asked you now.
No. I said it earlier now. I said earlier, now everything without carrying people along or without posting in the pillars, that is a mistake. I said, okay, each meeting I record.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Please.
So I'm
Uche, can I talk?
But then, when people point at something, it still has to be cleared because, like I said, this is the crucial point of the meeting, finances.
Yeah.
That's why, Okay.